first question to you is, what do you think is the most common reason why people shy away from change?
Oh, good question. It does differ. It is very different for lots of different people. I think fear is always quite a common theme. Sometimes it's fear of failure, and sometimes it's fear of success. And I think it's the unknown within that. I think sometimes it's the fear of the work that needs to go into it and the challenge, and knowing that you've got the effort and the energy and the commitment and the time and all of those things that need to go into it. So I think fear is probably the common theme, but what the fear is very individual. And I think a lot of people will, I think a lot of people would guess at fear of failure, because that's something that we identify with. Something that I notice quite common, especially with, when self-sabotage starts to come in, of that fear of success and the things that might change as a consequence of your success, loss of, leaving people or leaving situations behind because you have been successful and you have moved forward. And I think sometimes the fear of that and the fear of that change and that unknown can be just as scary as the fear of failure.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting one, the fear of success, because we automatically think that if we're going to be frightened of something, it's negative.
Yeah.
And it seems a bit alien to be frightened of something positive.
Yeah.
But you're right, it doesn't matter which one it is, there's still that uncertainty, unknown, what will happen. And also, I think when we talk about the fear of success, there are still the trappings of success, then I'm truly going to be visible. People are going to see me. And then am I going to be, potentially I'm going to build myself up and up and up. And then what if I fall? So it's focusing on, although the fear of success, success is the positive bit, it's actually identifying with the negative, or what we see as the negative attributes of success, which you sort of think, oh my word, for me, and we're all human, so there'll be nobody out there who'll go, oh yeah, change, I can do it in my sleep, it's not a problem. We all practice, even if we're seen as experts in an area, but it is going, right, well, let's just refocus our attention, because it is easy to focus on the negative, because it's the brain obviously telling us all those things to keep us safe. But if we just refocus ourselves and go, well, what would it be like if, and just have the courage to step into the positive, wouldn't that be a great place to be, rather than, where our tendency is? Let's sit in the negative and really put ourselves down and dwell in those horrible emotions that just don't give us anything, don't serve us. But bizarrely, we're put there by ourselves, because it's us doing it to us, because it's safe, and it's keeping us safe.
Well, the what if question is quite often used in a negative space, isn't it? But what if can also be used in a very positive space. Oh gosh, what if? Yeah, but what if? You could just change the same question, but just look at it from a different angle. And what if you succeed? What if you achieve? What if you are successful? What if you get to where you want to be? What if life is, what if, it doesn't have to be a what if, it doesn't have to be a scary what if, it can be an exciting what if.